Welcome! In this guide, we'll explore the seamless process of creating and managing your digital products with Esmerise. Whether you're new to the platform or looking to master some of the advanced features, you're in for a great journey. So let's dive right in. Let's take a look at how to best organize your content within your academy. Your academy is your personal digital space. That's the place from where you can manage all your digital products, your sales pages, your community, and your brand all together. Every academy is independent and white label, so your students are never going to come into contact with Esmerise just with your brand. The first thing that we want to do is add a module. Think of a module as a folder of contents. Modules are really useful when you want to organize your content. It makes it really easy for you to structure your content, and it makes it easy for your students to navigate through your course. To add a new module, click on Add a New Module, add an image, a name, a short description, and save. Okay, now we have our first module. Say that we want to add a second module. We'll repeat the same process, and now we have two modules. If I want to change the order of these two modules, the only thing I need to do is click on the pencil icon and then change the order using the arrows here on the left. Modules can be sold separately, or you can decide to sell them together as bundles. If you have lots of content in your course, it might be a good idea to add a sub-module, which is basically a subfolder that helps you keep your content even more organized. If you want to add a sub-module, go inside a module, click on Add New Content, and Sub-Module. We'll go through the same steps as we did for the module. Another great feature is that you can decide if you want to unlock a module after a certain number of days. So say that in this case, I want a new module to unlock after a week. In this case, I'll just edit the module settings, and then here under Advanced, I'll write 7 days. This means that a new module will unlock 7 days after my student has purchased my product. When crafting your course or digital products using Esmerise, you've got a world of options at your fingertips. From videos and articles to embedded HTML and over 20 combinations of quizzes. Let's dive in and take a look at all the possibilities. If you would like to add a video, head over to the module or sub-module where you would like to upload the video, and then click on Add New Content. Select Video. Here you can choose whether you want to upload a video directly onto Esmerise, or maybe you already have a video, you have it on Vimeo, and in that case you can select the option Vimeo and simply add the URL. In this case, we're gonna choose Upload on Esmerise, and we're gonna upload a video from our computer. As you can see, we have the ability to change the thumbnail. We're gonna add a title. We can also choose whether we want our students to be able to comment underneath our video. We usually recommend this because it really helps with engagement. Or if we don't want to, for whatever reason, we can always untoggle this and not allow anyone to leave comments underneath our video. Another great feature that we have available is the possibility to add timestamps. These are great for longer videos because your students are going to be able to move very quickly from one part of the video to another. In order to add a timestamp, simply click on Add a New Timestamp, type in when the timestamp is going to be placed, and click on Publish. As you can see here, we have our video, and then we have the timestamp right here that your students can click on. If you wish, you can also add an attachment. To do so, click on Attachment, select a file that you wish to attach, change its name, and click Upload. Now your student is going to be able to see the video, the timestamp, they're going to be able to see the attachment, and they're going to be able to download it. And if you've decided to leave that option on, they're also going to be able to leave comments. Now let's talk about articles. If we want to add an article or a text, click on Add New Content, Article. Let's select an image, let's add a title, and now we can start building our article. You have several options here. You have image, paragraph, heading, HTML. We can start with a heading, a short paragraph, and then maybe an image. If we want to change the order of these elements, we can always do so by clicking on the arrows on the left. If you have some custom HTML content that you wish to add, click on HTML and copy the HTML code here. As you can see here, you also have the option to add an attachment if you wish, and you have the option to allow people to leave a comment or not if you prefer not to. Now let's take a look at the last type of content, quizzes. I'm going to click on Add New Content and choose Quiz/Assignment. I'm going to add a thumbnail, a title, and here comes the fun part. So as you can see, we always have the option to allow our students to leave comments if we want to, but let's take a look at some specific settings that have to do with the quiz feature. So first of all, we can establish a sufficiency threshold, a passing threshold. So in our case, we're just gonna set it at 70%. We can also establish a quiz duration. In this case, we're just gonna give them as much time as they need. We can also choose to randomize the questions, randomize the answers to make them a little bit more unpredictable, and we can toggle the option retry only errors, in which case the student is going to be able to go back. If they made any mistakes, they can go back and just redo the questions that they got wrong. And then we can also toggle the immediate reply feedback. So instead of seeing a continue button, they can simply click on the right answer, and that will automatically trigger the software to move on to the next question. Let's add a description, and let's add a question. Here, as you can see, you have tons and tons of different combinations. You can decide the type of question that you would like to add. You can add a text, you can add an image, you can add a recording, or you can add a video. In this case, let's just add a text. And then you have lots of different options for answers as well. Text is great for multiple choice. Images, so here you will just add different images. Recordings, if you want them to listen and then choose the correct recording. Fill in the blanks. Open answer. In this case, they will have the possibility to write as much as they want using a text editor. And then their answer is going to be sent to us so we can check it and then give them feedback. If you choose assignment, that means that your student is going to be able to answer your question by uploading some media. This can be a PDF, a project, a video, a recording, whatever you deem fit. Now, if you take a deeper look, you will notice that you have the possibility to change the content progression. That means you can either choose to unlock content one after the other. That means that in this case, a student will have to complete one piece of content before moving on to the next. Or you can decide that you want your students to move freely and you want to untoggle this. And in this case, your students are going to be able to choose which piece of content they want to access first. Either option is totally fine, and it's really up to you to decide what's best for you and your students. Before continuing, let me show you a few things you might want to tweak in your profile and Academy settings. At this stage, I suggest going over to your profile. You can do that by clicking here. You can set a profile image so that your students can immediately recognize it's you. And then you can change your username. So make sure you use a username that they associate with your brand, or maybe even your own name. From this tab, you can also manage your payments if you need to, just by clicking here. Now let's head over to the Academy settings so I can show you a couple extra things. If you scroll all the way down, you're gonna see that there's a section called Custom Web Domain. This is perfect if you already have a domain and you would like to connect Esmerise to such domain. If that's your case, then you just need to contact us and we'll be more than happy to assist you through that process. If you click here, you can also choose an image that's gonna act as your favicon. And finally, you can use this button to activate the customer's view and see what your course looks like from the perspective of your student. A thriving community not only leads to increased customer satisfaction, but also boosts student engagement and overall happiness, which in turn can significantly impact your sales and your students' learning experience. For this reason, we've developed several features for you to recreate the supportive atmosphere of a physical classroom. You can choose whether to activate these features or not. The decision is completely up to you. Let's start with the group chat. If you want to activate the group chat, simply go over to your Academy settings, scroll down, and then activate group chat. As you can see, it pops up here. The group chat is a great tool for instant communication to build engagement and that sense of community. As the owner of the platform, what I can do is I can write a message, and not only can I send it immediately, but if it's important news and I want to make sure that my students get notified, I can click this option. As you can see, if I enable this option, all my students are going to be notified that I've sent this message. So they're going to receive an email and they're going to know immediately that I've sent this message. Another very powerful section is the forum section. A forum is great for more elaborate discussions. In order to activate it, we go over to the Academy settings, scroll down, and find the forum toggle. We enable it and save. Now the forum section is active. This means that our students are going to be able to write posts in this section. They're going to be able to look for posts in this section. We ourselves can write a post. Here, we also have the option, just like with the chat, to notify all users via email of this post. So they're going to know immediately that I just posted something that I want them to see. We can add an image or even an attachment. Then we just click publish and we have our post here. We can also delete it or edit it. Let's now explore one of our creators' most beloved features, the gamification system. Incorporating this in your digital products is going to be a game changer, no pun intended. There are countless statistics highlighting the effectiveness of gamification in learning, including increased completion rates, enhanced social sharing, and higher customer lifetime value. So let's take a better look at how the point system works. Think of points as an internal currency that the students can earn and spend within Esmerise. And the creator has complete control over how many points are assigned and how the points are spent. You can customize all of this from your Academy settings tab. Let me show you. In order to activate the points and reward system, head over to your settings tab, scroll down, and then activate the rewards. If you scroll all the way down, you're gonna see a section that says point system. As you can see, you can decide how many points you want to give your student for completing a piece of content, let's say 100. You can also decide to assign points for chat activity, for daily login, to incentivize your students to log into the platform daily, and even for forum posts. If you've never seen this, I'm not surprised because the points and reward system is found exclusively on Esmerise. Your student is going to receive a notification every time that new points are available for collection. In order to collect the points that they've earned, they can click here and then click on collect. Now, obviously, after so much work, we want to reward our students. And like I said, it's completely up to us how we want to reward them and with what. There are two types of rewards. We have avatars and rewards. So let's add a few avatars. As you can see here, we can add an avatar name, and then we can decide how many points this avatar is worth. Let's say 500, and save. All the avatars will be displayed here. Now let's add a bigger reward. A reward can really be anything. It can be a gadget, it can be a private consultation. It's up to you. It's totally customizable. So let's add a new reward. I'm gonna choose an image, add a name for the reward, and then I'm going to choose how many points it will take to unlock this reward. As you can see, I can also decide to limit the amount of users that can purchase this reward. Another great feature that I can choose to activate is the leaderboard. To activate it, go over to your settings tab and activate the leaderboard. Activating the leaderboard means that your students are going to be able to see where they are in their journey compared to others, which can really help to keep your students engaged. Now that we've covered content organization and the Academy setup, it's time to delve into the world of sales. Get ready because I've got lots of great features to show you. All payments on Esmerise are handled via Stripe. Stripe is one of the leading and safest payment systems on the market. It supports credit cards, bank transfers, and digital wallets like Apple Pay or Google Pay. The first time you head over to products and coupons, you're going to be prompted to connect to Stripe. This is a guided procedure. It's super easy. You just need to follow the steps and you'll be done in no time. There are 4 main types of products that you can create on Esmerise. It can be a single payment product, it can be a free product, it can be a subscription, or it can be a payment plan. If you want to create a single payment product, select single payment, type in the price, and in this case, you can choose how long your student is going to have access to this product. So maybe we want it to expire after maybe 365 days. We can do something similar for free products. In that case, I can decide how long I want my students to have access to that product. Say maybe 7 days. This can be great for a trial, for example. We can also choose to sell a subscription. I can choose to bill my students every day, every week, every month. There's all sorts of options. Just remember that if you do decide to change the price of your subscription, the price will remain the same for the older subscribers. In the case of a subscription, I can also decide to include a free trial, and I can make it however long I want. If you want to provide your students with the flexibility to pay in installments, you're in luck. We offer an internal payment plan. The pros of this type of payment plan is that you can choose how many installments you want there to be, up to 99, and and you can choose the frequency as well. The con is that you will receive your money little by little, so your client will still owe you that money. We also offer the ability to pay Klarna. If you opt for Klarna, you can activate it from the settings tab. The pro of using this payment plan is that you get the money right away. The disadvantage is that you don't have any flexibility when it comes to deciding how many installments there will be and how frequent they will be. We're talking about 3 monthly installments. The Stripe fee also increases to 5% as opposed to the usual 2%. A product is completely customizable. I can decide what I want to include in each product, and I can create bundles as well. Let me show you how to do it. Say that I create a product. Let's make it a subscription for $20 a month. Now, if I head over to included modules, I can decide to only include the first module. The students that are going to purchase this product are only going to have access to that one module. Now, obviously, I can create a different type of product, maybe assign it a higher price, and add all modules. And that can be our bundle. Done. It's that easy. As you can see, every product has its own purchase link. And this link can go in any button in my website, any link on social media. This is going to bring our students directly to the checkout page. So say that I want to create a link to sell only the second module. This is my purchase link for students that want to purchase the second module. Look what I can do. Let's go back to our course for a second and let's edit this module, module 2. If I want, over here under advanced, I can add a purchase page. If I copy the link here and I click on save, your student who does not have access to this module yet is going to be able to purchase this directly from within here. So the upselling and cross-selling process is going to be super easy. When it's time to run promotions or give your friend a discount, coupons come to the rescue. Just click on add coupon, decide how much the coupon's going to be. We can decide it's either going to be a fixed amount or a percentage. So say 10% off. And if it's a subscription, you can decide whether it's going to be used for one payment or multiple payments. You can link it to a specific product and then just name it. Now we'll explore how you can easily manage invoicing for your digital products. With Esmerise, you have the flexibility to collect all the invoicing data you need directly at checkout. You can pick and choose which information you're going to ask for at checkout by going over to the Academy settings, scrolling down, and then enabling the fields that you want to show in the checkout page. Optionally, if you prefer an automated system, you can activate automatic invoicing. Automatic invoicing streamlines the entire invoicing process, from dynamically gathering invoicing data to generating invoices, receipts, and credit notes to presenting them to your customers as PDF files. Let's take a closer look at what your customers will see when they decide to purchase your product. As you can see, we have a one-page checkout. You can see the name of the product. You can add a coupon. The checkout is highly optimized for conversions, so the payment fields are not shown until the user has completed their information. By entering their information, the student is going to create an account, and then they're going to move on to the payment fields. After being shown the thank you page, an email is sent to them to access the product that they've just purchased. You can also decide to set up a custom thank you page from the Academy settings. You can seamlessly integrate a wide array of third-party softwares. You can, for example, link your email marketing software so that every time a new student joins your course or buys your product, they're automatically added to your newsletter. You can also add users to specific lists so that an email can be triggered, for example, when they don't complete a purchase or after completing specific lessons. You can also activate the Trustpilot integration for reviews or Pixel and Google Analytics for tracking. Up to this point, we've explored the interior sections of your Academy, which is a password-protected area accessible through login by you and your students. Now let's shift our focus to creating a public website and compelling landing pages to show and promote your Academy. To achieve this, we'll use the capabilities of our user-friendly yet very powerful page builder. Let's create a sales page. Head over to landing pages and click on new page. Here you can either start from scratch or you can choose to start using our template. Let's select our template and let's name our sales page. If you leave this empty, this will automatically become your home page. Okay, now we can start. Let's open the page editor. Let's click on edit to edit our landing page. Here on the upper left-hand corner, you can see the arrows to undo any changes or to go back to previous changes that you had made. Here at the top on the right, you can also switch from desktop view to mobile view. If you wish to make any changes to the template page, it's super easy. You can simply add a new section. Then you can either choose from one of the sections that we've already prepared for you, or you can decide to create a section from scratch, in which case you will have to decide how you want this section to be divided. Say you want to add a testimonial section. So you would choose the one that you like the best and then simply click to add it. If you wish to add a specific element, then click on Add Element and then choose the element that you wish to insert. As you can see, you can add a button, text, a timer, great for limited offers, a video, HTML code, an image, a read-all paragraph, and a product. If I choose to add a product, then I will see this box, and just by clicking on it here on the left, I can customize it. So I can link this box to a specific product that I've already created. So in this case, say that I want to sell the bundle, I would choose bundle. I can add a description if I want to. If you wish to move an element, simply click on it, drag it, and drop it where you want it to be. You can change virtually anything you want. You can decide to change the alignment of an object. You can decide to change the background color, the border thickness, the border radius, like I said, virtually anything. You can also play around with the spacings, the width, the typography, and if you want, you can also add some custom CSS. Another unique and fantastic feature offered by Esmerise at no extra cost is that your academies also come as a mobile app. For those on the Pro plan, this will be a white label app. For those on the basic plan, the app will show the Esmerise icon and logo instead. Typically, developing your own app can involve substantial costs, often amounting to thousands of dollars. However, with Esmerise, this incredibly invaluable feature is included in your plan at no extra cost. We're talking about a new generation app that you can install directly from your browser. You don't need to download it from the App Store or the Google Play Store, which allows you to have your own logo and your own name when you download the app. If you're using an Android phone, just click on Install App. If you're on iOS instead, click on Add to Home Screen. Both you and your students are going to have full access to your products through the app. This is the most comprehensive app on the market. We're the only ones that let you do anything that you would do from a computer using your phone. To easily manage your current users, you can head over to the Users Management tab. This is where you will find all of your students. If you would like to add a new user, simply click on Add User. You can give access to your whole academy, or you can decide which products this user is going to have access to. When clicking on a username, we have access to their information. We can edit the invoicing information and even look at this specific student's path. So I can see how far along the student has gotten. We can also decide to make a user an affiliate. Affiliate marketing is a highly effective tool that enables you to turn satisfied clients into resellers. You can also use it to monitor the performance of your collaborations and track sponsorships with influencers and agencies. Let's make this user an affiliate. Once I do that, I can decide what's the percentage that this person's going to keep every time that they sell my product. I can set the percentage for renewals, link a specific coupon, and decide on the affiliate link duration. Once we've done this, we can head over to our affiliate marketing page to complete the setup. Let's click on the settings icon, and from here, we can link one of the sales pages we've created. When our affiliate shares their affiliate link, this is the page where the potential customers will be redirected to. If the user that you've just made an affiliate goes over to their affiliate tab, they're going to be able to see the link that they need to share with other users if they want to sell your product. Just remember that if you need to pay out an affiliate, you need to do so manually outside of the platform. Once the affiliate has been paid out, then just mark the fees as paid. If you want your students to automatically receive a personalized certificate at the end of the course, you can take a look at the certificate section in your academy. Here, you can click on Create a Certificate, choose the style that you prefer, and then customize it to your liking. And that's a wrap. We've covered all the features of our platform, and we hope you found this video useful to optimize your digital products on Esmerise. For any information or suggestions, remember you can always contact us either via WhatsApp or at support@esmerise.com. See you next time.